Hello and welcome back once again in English video. In this video today we are going to do activity worksheet 29 and the topic is adjective and its kind, and this is your part 2. In the previous worksheet, that was your 28 worksheet number 28, we did our part 1 of this chapter, adjective and its kind. In that chapter, in this video, I have explained you the chapter, I have explained you the definition and the kinds of adjectives. Alright, and in this worksheet we are going to take more exercises on this topic, adjective and its kind. So first of all, I would like to give you some instructions about this worksheet. That this worksheet is an activity worksheet, children, so you will not submit this worksheet. The submission date which has been given to you, which is mentioned on your website, you will ignore that submission date. Do this work in very neat and clean handwriting in your English notebook, English language notebook. And children, it doesn't mean that if the work is not to be submitted, you will not do this work. This work is equally important as you do the work of your submission worksheet. Right, so you have to do this work in your notebook in neat and clean handwriting. Though you don't have to submit it, but you will complete this work in your notebooks. Now, before doing this work, I haven't written in this instructions part, but you should know that before doing your work, you will put your date, day and worksheet number on the top of the page before doing your work. So now, before starting the exercises of this chapter, let me give you a quick revision of what is an adjective and what are the kinds of adjective. Now, what is an adjective? According to the definition, adjective is a word which describes a noun or which says or adds more about the noun. Alright, now what are the kinds of adjectives? Kinds of adjectives are of 8 types, which you have studied in the last worksheet. The first was adjective of quality, and it shows that what is the quality of that noun. All right, then next is adjective of quantity. Quantity shows that how much, what is the quantity, how much is that noun, or the amount, how much the amount of the noun is. Third is adjective of number. Now adjective of number describes the exact number of that particular noun. Fourth is demonstrative adjective. Demonstrative adjectives are those which point out the persons, places or things, or you can say nouns. They demonstrate, they point out to the nouns you are talking about. For example, these, those, this, that, such, etc. Fifth was interrogative adjective. Now, interrogative adjectives are those words which are used to ask questions about the noun, right? Like what, whose, which, when. All right, these are the interrogative adjectives. Number 6 was possessive adjectives. Possessive adjectives are used with the nouns to show possession. Possession, you can take it as belongings. You show the belongings when you use the possessive adjectives. For example, your pen. The pen is noun here, and how we are showing the belonging, whose belonging? Your pen. It's your pen. His shoes. So these shoes belongs to whom? His. We are talking about his. So belonging is, these shoes belongs to his. Her purse. Now purse is a noun here, and the possessive adjective is her. So in this way, all the possessive, all the noun or pronouns which shows the all the pronouns which shows the possessive or the belongings of the noun are known as possessive adjectives. Seventh is distributive adjectives. Distributive adjective means to distribute each and every single thing in a group. When we talk about one individual from a group, we take it as distributive adjective. For example, each, every, either, neither, etc. The last was proper adjective. Now, as you all know that proper adjectives are formed from proper nouns. So for example, French is your proper adjective which has been taken or which has been derived from proper noun France. Japan is your proper noun, is a country. So the if I say Japanese goods, so Japanese is the proper adjective which has been formed from proper noun Japan. Indian is an proper adjective which has been formed from proper noun India. So in this way there are 8 kinds of adjectives, and now the exercises we are going to do in this worksheet will give you clear revision of the kinds of noun, because we are going to find out the nouns in these exercises, and also we are going to write their kinds also. All right, so let's get started. Now, as I have told you in the instructions that you always write the worksheet number, date and day on the top of the page. Then you will write lesson name, adjective and its kinds, and then after leaving 1 or 2 lines you can write exercise 1 on the top like this. All right, now the first question is in exercise 1 is choose and write the correct adjective and say what kind it is. Now here in this exercise there is a sentence given and there are 2 options given. Alright children, now you have to choose the correct adjective, the suitable adjective for that noun in the sentence, and also you have to mention the kind, that what kind of noun it is. There are 8 kinds of noun, so that adjective you will choose from these 2 options, you have to write their kinds also. So let's get started with the first one. First is a dash opportunity. Now opportunity is bright or golden? It's golden. A golden opportunity. Now here golden is of what kind? Golden is an adjective, but what is the kind of this adjective golden? It is adjective of quality. Okay, next is there dash bread? The options are any and little. Now any and little both are the adjectives, but we have to fill this blank with the suitable adjective here. So bread, I have told you that any and little, these are used differently with the different kind of nouns. So any we use with countable nouns and little we use with uncountable nouns. So here bread is countable. All right, so we will write any. Is there any bread? Now any is the adjective we have added here with the noun bread. Now what is the kind of this word any? Any is adjective of quantity. All right, or you can say number also. Adjective of quantity. All right, it can be number also. Now next is dash men must die. So here men is in plural form and we cannot add, these both are, what are these? These both are adjectives, all and every, but we cannot write every with men, because every, if we write every here, it should be singular noun. Because the noun is plural here, we will write all. This is also adjective of quantity. Okay, next is dash are you sneezing? Now here the options are why and when. So the suitable is why are you sneezing? So why is an interrogative, word which we use in interrogative sentences. So it is clear that Y is what kind of adjective? Interrogative adjective. Got it? Next is dash is he. What or there? Now here what we use for questions. Alright. So we will write there. There is he. And because it is here exclamation mark, so it is there is he. They are pointing out. So when we use an adjective to point out something, it will be the demonstrative adjective. So there is of what kind of adjective? It is demonstrative adjective. Alright. Yeah. Next is I live in an dash house, and the options are old and which. Now here we have to describe this house. So I live in which house? You don't know in which house? You know that which house you are living. So the correct option is old. I live in an old house. And what is the kind of this adjective old? It's showing the quality. So it will be the adjective of quality. Next exercise number 2, we are going to do now. The question is underline and write. You will write, I have forgot to write this and write here. So I have marked here and then I have written like this. You will write in a single sentence, underline and write the adjectives and tell their kinds. Now what you have to do? You have to underline the nouns in the sentence. First you will read the sentence, underline, or you can say identify the noun, underline it, and then you will write its kind. So how you will do this exercise? You will copy down this sentence, then you will write adjective, and then you will write kind here. Alright, so first you will read the sentence. Now you will find out or identify where is the adjective here, which word is the adjective here. Then you will write its kind. You will write both the adjective name also and the kind also. So the first one is Salman Khan is a well-known actor. Now which is the adjective here? Well. Adjective is well. So I have marked here, underlined it here. I will write adjective well. And what kind of noun it is? It is adjective of quality. It is the adjective of quality because it is well-known actor. What kind of actor? Well-known. Next is many people came to the party. Now here, what is the adjective word here? Many. So many is your adjective. And what kind? It is adjective of quantity, or you can say number also. Alright, adjective of quantity or number. How much? Many. Because people, you can count people, so basically it comes in number, but you can write quantity also. Next is that is the house. Now here house is your noun, and what will be the adjective here? That. So the adjective is that, and because it is pointing out towards the noun house, it will be your demonstrative adjective. The adjectives which points out something is known as demonstrative adjective. So that is demonstrating or pointing out this house, noun house. So that is your demonstrative adjective. Next is who are you? Now you is a pronoun here and the adjective is who. So who is your adjective? And I have already told you that when a word is describing this noun or a pronoun here, and it is asking something about, it is putting any question about this noun or a pronoun here. So it will be your interrogative adjective. All right, because this who is asking question about this noun or a pronoun. Here it is a pronoun. Who are you? It is a pronoun here. You is a pronoun. So this who word is asking question about this you. So you is your adjective. And what kind of adjective? Because it is asking question, it is an interrogative adjective. Next one is Radha wore a silk sari. Now here Radha is also noun and Saree is also noun, but Radha, we are not describing this noun Radha, we are describing Saree here. So what kind of Saree? It's a silk saree, so you will underline silk. I have forgotten to underline these words here, these adjectives here, so you will underline these adjectives also. Now silk, you have find it out, you have identified the adjective in the sentence. Silk is the adjective here, so I have marked it like this. Now you will write adjective is silk. What kind of adjective this silk is? It is the quality of the saree. Silk is the quality. So here you will write adjective of quality. Okay. Next is every citizen is proud of his country. Now here the noun is country also and citizen also, but we are talking about citizen because the adjective is written before it, citizen. Now every citizen, all right, we are talking about every individual person of this country, so every is your adjective here. So you will write every is your adjective. And what kind of adjective it is? It is distributive adjective because we are talking about each and every single person of this country. So this is distributive adjective. All right. Next one is there are 7 days in a week. Now here the noun is days. Now days are countable. Now 7 is the exact number we have written here in the sentence. Now that's why 7 is the adjective. And what is the kind? Adjective of number. Because the exact number is given here 7, so it will be adjective of number. Next is my parents take great care of me. Now here parents are also noun. Care is also noun. Why? Because care, how care is a noun? Care is an abstract noun. Alright. My parents take great care of me. Now here we are talking about care, this noun, because the adjective is written before it. Hai? So great is your adjective. What kind of adjective? How much care the parents take of me. So if the question is arising how much, this great word, that is your adjective, is adjective of quantity. Adjective of quantity, because we are asking that how much care does my parents take of me. How much means adjective of quantity. The 9th one is there were several books lying on the floor. Now we are talking about books. We are talking about books and the adjective is several. Now several books is countable, so it will be your adjective of number. Alright. Next is he has saved much money. Now money is your noun, much is your adjective. Much is your adjective. And what kind of adjective it is? Money is uncountable, rupees is countable, so it will be adjective of quantity. All right, adjective of quantity. Much we always use for quantity, not number. All right, so next is your exercise number 3. Match the adjectives to describe the nouns. Now this exercise I have just given a very easy exercise. This is a very easy exercise. Why I have given you this? Because I want you to just practice a little bit that how you describe a noun. So there, in column A there are two columns, A and B. In column A, adjectives are given which you can use to describe any noun, and B, there are some noun given. So you have to match these adjectives with suitable noun so that you can learn that how you will describe those nouns, how you can describe. You can write other adjectives to describe these nouns also. It is not that I have written these adjectives here, so only these adjectives will describe these noun, or only these adjectives can will be used to describe these nouns. You can use other adjectives also to describe these nouns, but these are just for a practice that how you will use a noun, an adjective to describe a noun. So bright is an adjective. So this bright adjective will go with which noun? Money, dog, sky, idea, grass, voice, or water. Now bright, you all know what do you mean by bright? Money cannot be bright, dog cannot be bright. Yes, sky can be bright, so you will match bright sky. Next is green. Green is color, and we use this green to describe anything, color of anything. All right. So money cannot be green, dog cannot be green, sky we have already done, idea cannot be green, grass, yes, grass is green. Green grass. Enough. Now enough again is your adjective, and what kind of adjective? We use this enough for uncountable nouns. So money is uncountable noun also, and water is also uncountable noun. So we will have to see that with which this enough will go. All right, so let's leave this one. Let's move on to the next, melodious. Now melodious is always, song is melodious, voice is melodious. All right, so here let's see, money cannot be melodious, dog cannot be melodious, an idea cannot be melodious, grass already done. Now voice. So melodious voice. We can describe somebody's voice which you feel that it is very nice to hear is melodious. You can use this melodious word to describe anybody's beautiful voice. Melodious voice. Now faithful. Next is faithful. Money cannot be faithful. Dog can be faithful. Yes, dogs are always faithful. So you can use this faithful word to describe a dog. Here you can change, if you're talking about a person, he is very faithful person, he's a faithful girl, faithful friend, whatever you can use this faithful, because there is no other option. You will write match faithful with dog. Now next adjective is some. Now some is also an adjective which is used to describe an uncountable noun. So you already know that there are two nouns which are uncountable here in the column B. One was money and another was water. All right, so now we can do this. We can do this one, enough and some. Now we can give match some with money or some with water also. We can match enough money or enough water. It is up to you. So I will match enough water and some money. All right. Both these money and water are uncountable nouns, and the option enough and some, both these adjectives goes with uncountable nouns. So it's up to you that which you are going to match. Last one is your. Now your is an adjective which we use for possessive adjective. So here the last word noun is left, idea, your idea. So we are showing the possession of idea. Whose idea? Your idea. Idea, you all know that it's an abstract noun. So to describing to this abstract noun idea, we are using an possessive adjective, which is your idea. So bright is your quality, green is also a quality, adjective of quality, enough is adjective of quantity, melodious is adjective of quality, faithful is also again adjective of quality, some is adjective of quantity, and your is possessive adjective. So I hope you have understood these all exercises we have done today, and do this exercise in your notebooks as I have done in this worksheet. So till the next video, take care, stay home, stay safe. Thank you.